name is Dennis Alexander, and I'm a co-author of Alfred's premier piano course. I'd like to share with you some of my favorite pieces from level 2A of our method series. In this level, we introduce eighth notes to the students. We've purposely waited until this book to introduce eighth notes, as we wanted students to have a good foundation laid in reading both clefs, hand together playing, and a thorough understanding of the basic note values before we introduced new rhythmic patterns using eighth notes. In this level, we also introduced tonic and dominant chords, new dynamic markings, new tempo markings, the pedal sign, and the interval of the sixth. As in all the lesson books, we're also constantly reinforcing concepts used in previous levels. With Au clair de la lune on page 8, we introduce crescendo and diminuendo markings. You'll find a short workout number 2 at the top of the page, which involves a 5-finger pattern played by both hands in parallel motion that does a crescendo going up and a diminuendo going down. As with all levels in the series, your students will greatly benefit by practicing several different ways with the CD at the slow practice tempo. Have them tap rhythms hands separately, then hands together, and also ask them to play the melody with the correct finger numbers on the closed fallboard of the piano while they listen to the practice version. This, of course, can be done both hands separately and hands together. I also ask my students to practice singing or saying letter names of the melody or the left hand as they listen to that slow practice version on the CD. I'm going to perform the solo part with a teacher duet, which I recorded separately and then transferred to my iPod. I'd like to perform it for you while you listen to both student and teacher duet parts. The food court on page 10 is so much fun to play and combines melody with harmonic fourths and fifths along with parallel motion between the hands. In the closer look at the end of this piece, we suggest that students practice tapping the rhythms of measures 17 and 18 with the correct hands. The words to this piece also help to reinforce the correct rhythm, such as Chinese, Greek, Italian, or Japanese, Hawaiian. This piece is great fun to play as a solo, but with a general MIDI disc, it's even more fun. Here's the flute chord. In level 2A. After a careful introduction to rhythmic patterns using eighth notes and counting out loud, we have a new piece on page 21 called QWERTY. That's Q-W-E-R-T-Y, with a new rhythm pattern designated at the top of the page. Of course, QWERTY names the first 6 keys of the top row of letters on the computer keyboard. This is one of my favorite pieces in the book. The words are fun too, and the patterns feel great in the hand because we use the strongest fingers on those 8th notes. Here's QWERTY with a general MIDI accompaniment. I hope you've enjoyed getting to know some of the pieces in this level. Be sure to visit our website, www.premierpianocourse.com, where you'll discover more information about our exciting new method series. You'll also find a link to the Premier Piano Course on my personal website, which is www.dennisalexander.com. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.